Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys what I got when I went shopping for art supplies and school supplies, and I gotta say it's gonna be probably a lengthy video because I did get a few things. So here we have everything in this gigantic, ginormous bag, and yeah, I'm gonna start taking things out and explaining to you guys why I got them and all of that shenanigans. So first of all, I got a binder for school. I got these huge binders. I'm gonna start a new course, so I want to put everything in there. Next up, we have the paper that I'm gonna put in that binder. So I got ruled paper, just simple sheets of paper to put there. I'm gonna take my notes in a more digital way, and I wanted to have paper to create hard copies of everything, just in case anything gets deleted or anything, and I have everything in a folder. And finally, we have the dividers for said binder. It's like 12 dividers, and yeah, just plastic dividers, simple. Nothing too fancy. I got some post-it notes. I thought these were like these huge like compact thingies, but they're all separate. So I'm probably gonna make them into little piles, just gluing them together. But yeah, got those. Got some big pens just to have like the red, the greens, and the blues because I write mainly in black ink. And I got some black pens as well. I love these ones. They're really, really good, and I like to draw with them a lot. Also got some highlighters. They usually dry a little bit out sometimes from year to year, so I got some more. I took some correcting pen at Tipex, so yeah. Got some sharpeners. Not that I use regular pencils. I usually use a mechanical pencil. So yeah, I just got those because I do have normal pencils and I never have a sharpener on me. I got some post-it dividers. These are really handy for notebooks and everything where you can put a divider, and they're very sturdy, so they last a lot. Yeah. What else did I get? Oh, I got just a regular notebook. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna take digital notes, but I thought it would be handy to have these with me just for those days where you know, I only have one class where I take notes, or you know, my uni isn't like regular uni. We barely write sometimes, and you know, I'm not gonna take like an iPad with me and all that weight with me when all I need is just a simple notebook, because I'm just gonna write like 2 lines. So that's what I got. I'm putting all of the school supplies in this corner just because I know that like those aren't the main thing, because I am an art channel, so that's why I'm just doing them now. But yeah, I do think that's all. So oh no, still have a ruler because mine is shit. So yeah, now for the art supplies. So usually at this time I do like to buy some art supplies, just, you know, things that I want to try and just splurge a little bit. And one of the things I got was this InArt watercolor paper. These are 12 sheets of 250 GSM, and this is for watercolor and gouache. So this is fine grain, so it's cold pressed paper, but it's fine grain. And I do have watercolor paper, but it's very it isn't fine, you know, it's very it has a lot of crevices, and I don't really like to paint that much with it, and sometimes I stop myself from doing bigger paintings because of that, because it does, like, it adds a specific texture to the painting that sometimes that's not what you want. So I got this because of that, because it's just fine and it's not going to be all jaggedy. On the subject of paper, I got these Canson art book sketchbooks. These are these just pack of 2 sketchbooks. They're not very expensive and they're really thin. And I do have a sketchbook right now, and I usually go towards thicker sketchbooks because they do last a lot longer. And instead of having a sketchbook for a month, I have a sketchbook for a whole entire year. So it's a period of my time, and also allows me to, like, the beginning of the sketchbook compared to to the finishing of the sketchbook, I can see progression in my art capabilities, artistic capabilities, whatever. So yeah, but I got this just because since I'm trying to go as lightweight as possible. This is going to be handy just to walk around with just little thin paper, and I didn't want something very expensive, but I didn't want low quality because I want to be able to experiment if I want with watercolors and with pens, and it's gonna morph the paper, but I still wanted to be able to do anything I wanted to do, and but still have a light sketch and still be able to do like some figure studies and everything without actually having like that weight in your conscience thinking, oh, this is expensive paper, I have to do something expensive-y with it, you know. So that's what those are for. And on that note, I also bought some gouache paints, and these gouache paints are from Staples. They're nothing fancy, really simple. I was trying to find something a little bit fancier, nothing too big, nothing too expensive, but something a little bit fancier. But since I was at Staples, there was nothing fancy there, so this was the fanciest I could get. But it's still gouache, and it still will do the trick, at least, you know, in the beginning stages where I want to start trying. I don't want to do anything definitive, I just want to start trying out, just doing this or that, just little mini paintings. I did think about bringing some canvases first, but I thought, well, you don't know if you're gonna like it yet, let's just try first in a regular paper, and then you'll deal with it in a canvas if you feel like doing something more definitive. So in that note, I got a few paintbrushes, and these are watercolor brushes, but I usually don't give a shit if they're watercolor, oil, or acrylic. I usually use them for everything, so I got those in number 6. I got it in number 12. I do have in 1, 2, 3, and 4, I think. I have all of those, I think. Or no, I have 1, 3, and 4, yeah. So I went for the 6 and the 12 just because I wanted a really big round brush. But then I found this brush here, and it's a lot rounder, so I got that one as well. But since they're different sizes, I wanted to keep both of them, and I got these ones. These are more acrylic and gouache brushes, but I like the fact that they are straight brushes because they do give you certain effects that you might want to do and to experiment with. So I really like that, and they look really, really good quality, and they're like this matte black, and it looks really fancy. So I got them. Okay. In the watercolor paint thing, I also got these little pans just to mix specific colors, and sometimes it's handy to have like deep pans to mix watercolor in. And also I was thinking about using the Jacqueline de Leon method, which is she makes her skin tones and her blush tones, and she lets them dry out in the pan, in specific pans, and then she reactivates and she has color backup. And making skin tones is really hard because you want that specific tone, that specific undertone. So just to have these in case I find that perfect color and just let them dry there, I thought that was a really good idea, and extra pens are always handy. So I got that. Next, I got a X-Acto knife, but it's like this fancy little one, but I thought this was thinner when I looked at it. I was in kind of a rush, so I didn't actually look at things, but it's really thick. It's a thick one, so yeah, but it's handy. I do have an X-Acto knife, but it does, the blade, like, goes around in the page like hell, and it's really hard to control, so I decided that maybe this was the best approach for it. And next, I got these Faber-Castell pencils. So let me just scooch this over. I got it in black. This is the Pitt Monochrome Pastels. And I got it in black. I got it in this... What is this color? In this more blushy copia. I think this is what they consider sepia, so... I got them in brown, and there's usually a white one, but in this case they were sold out, so I got the white one from Koh-i-Noor. So I got this one. I also got this Zig marker. This is the Art and Graphic Twin marker, and you have a brush pen and you have a fine point, and this is a water-based dye ink pen, so yeah, it's kind of a watercolory thing. I wanted to try it out. I was gonna bring other colors like skin colors and a skin tone and a mint green, but I decided to just bring this one because this is a color I really use. So I decided just to bring this one, see if I like it or not, since it is water based. So I wanted just to try it out. And finally, I got the Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pens, and I got these 4 just to try it out. I've been trying out a few fine liners, and I like mine, but they can, I don't know, when you erase, they turn like grayish. They're not as black. So I wanted to try these ones. You have it in small, fine, and medium, and then you have the brush pen. So yeah, these are all the art supplies and school supplies that I got. Let me get you a bit of an overview. We have all of that as well, and we have this part of artist materials. So I'm gonna experiment with them, and the reason I got these pencils in specific is because I wanted to experiment with them. I've never worked with anything pastel-y, so I wanted to work something with them, and I want to get into painting a lot more. And since I only have oils and acrylics, I don't like acrylics that much, I figured out. So I think gouache would be the perfect choice, so I want to start working with this. And if there's anything specific you guys want to see, just let me know. Any paintings, anything that you want to see specific. If you want more intel into my school life, let me know as well. I'll try to make something for you. It's nothing too big. I'm in uni, so I do have a few courses, but my university is very, I don't know, I always thought it was going to be a lot more, work and a lot more study, but it's not that big and not that big of a deal. But I am going to start a new course, a new thing, whatever it is. Yeah, if you guys want any more info, let me know. These are the materials I got. If you want to see me playing around with any of these, also let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching and have a nice day, guys.